How many of you know Bollywood? How many of you know Hollywood? How many of you know Tollywood? Okay, I'm going to talk about all these. First, to start with, Bollywood, of course, is about Hindi movies, and next is Tollywood, is about Tamil movies, Tollywood is about Telugu movies, which is a South Indian language, and Hollywood is about Tamil movies. And I'm going to talk about the superstar Rajinikanth, who is a charismatic hero, and he is the highest paid in Indian cinema. So let me start with his early years, and this talk is about inspire to aspire. That's the the adverb. He was born in 1949, December 12th, in a very poor family in Bangalore, which is a small city in South India, which is now a famous city, but not at that time, in the state of Karnataka. And his early years went on with he did his elementary school, he passed out maybe very elementary education, and went on with odd jobs. As slowly as much possible, the only named role or the job that he did was a bus conductor. Because in India, the buses have conductors to collect the tickets and the money to be given. And that is when he used to also do stage plays within his community. And one of his friend named Raj Bahadur motivated him to go and join Madras Film Institute, which is where you get educated to become a film actor. And also, not only he motivated, he monetarily supported him, because financially he was not, Rajinikanth was not doing that great. And matter of fact, his original name was Shivaji Rao Gaekwad. It was not even Rajinikanth at that time. So after his Film Institute education of 2 years, 1975 was his first movie, which was by a famous director in India called K. Balachandran. And after that, it was just ramped up. In around, right now, 38 years, he is the top star of Indian cinema. And not only that, his movies are famous worldwide. It gets released in America, it gets released in Germany, it gets released in Japan. And interesting fact is, he has even come up with Indo-Japanese tie-ups, because his movies has been watched so much in Japan, so that people expect something from him in every time. The last flick, or the last cinema that he did, was Robo. It's about a science fiction that was developed in India. And this movie, the revenue was $54 million. And it is also the number 12 movie in non-English category across the globe, which is a major achievement for a South Indian movie to make into the worldwide arena. And the movie has so much animation, it is almost like a Hollywood movie. And how many of you have watched the Robo movie? Okay, if you have not watched, you just check out. The movie has so much fun-filled changes that he brings out in animations and all. Before coming to California, I made sure that I watched this movie. This was released in October 1st, 2010, and October 11th is when I landed to California. So when I was in New Jersey, I made sure I wanted to see this movie here. That was a record I wanted to achieve with my family, because every one of my family member likes his movies, because the entertainment is the way he puts the movies is the entertainment is for 6 years to 60 years, so anybody could watch it. That's his model for his whole motivation. Coming into motivations, I try to keep it to a minimum of 4 motivational dialogues, because he has a lot of dialogues in movies. So I'll try to keep that, so which could motivate us. So he says, "Yen vari, tani vari." What What that means is my way is a unique way. This needs to happen in the places we work because you need to be unique. Only then you will be looked up. And not only that, if you're an entrepreneur, you need to be unique again to be in the business and do betterment. And this is, this is one of the things. And other one he says is, I don't want to talk more Tamil because to the audience specific. So I'll keep it an English version of each one of them. The other one is, your life is in your hands. What that means is, it's like you need to decide what you need to do. It's not like your boss decides or your mom decides or your father decides, because that's when if you feel here and then do anything that you like, you're going to do much better at what you do. And another thing, another motivational dialogue is, that is okay to be afraid to certain things in life, but fear alone should not rule your life. It's an amazing factor. Because yes, we do get afraid for certain things in life. Maybe turns into very scary. Maybe you cannot go in a roller coaster. It's possible. That's okay. But don't be afraid of everything possible, because that would make yourself, not achieve better things better times. For example, when I came to Toastmaster, speaking was not my great skill. But after coming to Toastmaster, I feel I can get onto the stage, I can go into a meeting where I'm able to really get better at it. Because that's when, once you learn certain things and make it practice, your fear goes up and you are able to achieve better things. So I can go on and go on about his motivational dialogues and his motivational songs. I'm so passionate about Rajinikanth. He was being an inspiration during my childhood days. But I hope this is, inspire to aspire speak, which helps the audience here. Thanks again. Give a high five. And one last thing is, today, for past 3 days, I've been having cold, and really I was not even feeling well. But when I had this topic of Rajinikanth, I said, I got to make it. That's all, guys.